You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. As you enter into the chat, you already know the routine. Salute to the mods, salute to the chat. We will be talking about DoorDash. She just recently posted a video. So we will be talking about DoorDash after this. DJ Envy did the unthinkable. That's right. So DJ Envy has done the unthinkable, y'all. A lot of people's talking about it, so I might as well weigh in on it. So DJ Envy has done the unthinkable. We know that his lady, his wife, that he's been with for a long time, they have an 8-year-old, and they had her look like Nicki Minaj. Was it Nicki Minaj or was it Little Kim? Little Kim. I think it's Little Kim. Let me check to make sure it's one of the two. Hold on a second. Let me check right now. One second. Little Kim. Yeah. Don't know what made me say Nicki Minaj. Little Kim. Thank you, DD. Little Kim. How you doing today? So what's happening is that you have a lot of parents, some people who have nieces and nephews are talking about this if they don't have children. Yet it's mainly men and some women who have talked about it on their videos of having his 8-year-old daughter to be Little Kim. They're saying that she put them through a humiliation ritual, meaning his wife, his lady, because technically they are married, yet she acts like that's his lady instead of his wife. It's like a lot of things. A lot of people called him out on his marriage a few years ago, and now he's back in the news. Breaking news. Ringo's talking point. Before you had others talking about breaking news. Well, that's Tommy, made it more. No, okay. Well, we know that raw and uncut comes from Ringo. Everybody mostly use raw and uncut. Even Mark the Messenger changes, podcast channel so much he uses it raw, uncut. Then he says reaction, and the list goes on. The point is, DJ Envy have his 8-year-old daughter. You see, they try to get my tongue tied. They don't want me to say the truth. Them entities is trying to get me to not talk clearly. You know why? Because I'm going to be saying some things that's going to piss them off. They've been trying their best. They messed with the DoorDash situation with the pre-record video that you could do live on Restream. You see the options you have with Restream where you pay the monthly service or you pay the yearly service. You could pre-record as many videos as possible, upload them on your computer, schedule them, and you would think the person is live. They're not live, they're just pre-recording. That's cool. Salute to Restream. Anyway, that's what you pay. You pay for good service, you get what you ask for. Now, she says yes, definitely was a humiliation ritual, and he had her do a Leah video with the patch over her eye. Yeah. It's a humiliation ritual. You know, he's letting the people know that I am ready to allow her to be into your matrimony. So he doesn't care for his daughter, and he's allowing parental people, we're going to call them parental people. Y'all know what we're talking about. Parental people. If you start hearing other content creators using that code word, you got it from here. Parental people to be viewing her. Because that's who really viewed her and looked at her. I would not even post that on my channel. Now, some people, they do what they want to do on their channel. That's them. Me personally, I'm not posting that on my channel. That's me personally. I'm talking about the parent in question and the mother in question, because they're allowing the parental viewers, you know who they are, to get involved. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's narcissistic behavior to have them view this young girl with parental situation going on. Weird vibes. The dude is strange. The dad is strange. The mother is strange. He talking about he'll fight anybody back in the days because he's the ultimate simp. He's a beta cuck. She's in charge of the relationship. It's kind of like D-Wade and Gabriel Union vibes. We know what they did to Zion. We know what they did to that young man, Zion, and what he has become. Because Gabriel Union is in charge of the relationship, just like DJ Envy's wife, his handler, is in charge of the relationship because she had to agree with the DJ Envy, no, I was going to say D not Envy situation. And you have ladies, because I saw DJ Envy back in the days when I used to go out to the clubs in New York. There was a club called Deep, Norche's. Y'all know who in New York know I'm talking about. Norche's, China Club, Norche's. You had 212. He has not ever been to whatchamacallit I used to go to. How can I not remember the name? Gansevoort. He was not at Gansevoort. I used to go to Gansevoort, the one at the Meat District, Patrick, and I went to the one over by Park Avenue. I went to both. In my old videos, I used to go to Gansevoort. You know what I'm saying? Did live streams there. Did videos there. Seen different people there. Quote unquote pastors. The list goes on. So he's inviting these entities to his daughter's arrangement. And he's going to say, oh, it's innocent. The woman's going to say, oh, it's innocent. No, it's a sacrifice humiliation ritual to those people. He's trying to keep up with the Joneses. He's trying to keep his name in the algorithm. Well, I'm just calling you out, DJ Envy, of your transgressions, of your weird behavior, and your lady of your wife who's weird too. People, some people do strange things for attention and strange things for change. We know who wears the pants in that relationship. It's not you, DJ Envy. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, it's not speculation. Back then, your wife was messing with certain dudes that you know. Yesterday, when I went to go take care of my errands, you had this Latina woman who looked like DJ Envy's wife. So when I went to go grocery shopping, this dude was with his lady, or could be his wife, trying to press up on me, meaning she was looking at me while her man was on the phone. She looking at me. I'm not paying no attention to her. I recognize, her fatigue and everything. Of course, I'm paying attention to my surroundings. However, I kept my eyes off of her because she was trouble. She was trying to get me to gloss over her, check her out, so she could get her man to, get insecure, because she's that type of lady. And she stays around this neighborhood I'm at, if I'm not mistaken. I recognize her probably back in the days in high school. My point is that she tried to glimpse to see if she recognized me. She probably know who I am. I probably know who she is. Don't matter. I'm not going to say anything to you because for one, I'm not in that type of time. And number two, your attentions is something I would not entertain to begin with. See, DJ Envy, lady, wife, back in the days, used to be at the club dancing while her man, DJing with her homegirls. You got to understand, when these people get into these type of events, they both entertain certain entities, and they agree to allow their children involved, give them over to other people. And I talked about that over by Doe Eyes yesterday. Make sure you go check out her channel. It's in the community tab. Give her a subscribe. She's doing pretty good over there. I listened to her and Brainwaves and a couple of other people. They was talking about some important stuff. She knows her stuff. So shout out to Doe Eyes. Shout out to that lady. You see, the Most High is bringing people together in different realms to get this message get across. Yeah, make sure y'all go check out Ethereal. Ethereal did an interesting live stream about YouTube. And like I said, they play with the numbers. Yeah, to me, they do a lot of things that don't make sense. However, the message is the most important thing. She knows that. I don't have to tell her that, because she knows that. She's been in the business for a long time. So, hey, you already know about Brainwaves and Ringo, you know what I'm saying? And go check out the community tab of other content creators. Trending with Shares, Christina, and the list goes on. Mr. Skinny about to get to 100,000 subscribers before the year's over with, or way before the year's over with. Salute to Mr. Skinny TV. Forever Studios, we got to get him to that 1,000 subscribers. It's up to you, the audience. If you dig in the content, give that brother a like, comment, let him know you appreciate the videos he do when he get a chance to do it. So, see, DJ Envy, back to DJ Envy now. See, what's happening is that he has to give up something. So a lot of these guys don't care for their children. They use them as collateral damage to keep their livestock going. So you ladies have to be cognizant. You want to get with these quote unquote successful men, because he's successful on the outside, and the inside he has a dark horse heart. And he will even use you to get to the top as a leverage. And so what happens is now she's reversing it. She's using him, and he act like this is cool for his daughter to be somebody else, to look like somebody else. And like Dee Dee said, to do a Leah, enticing those spirits to this young girl. It's uncalled for. And it's being promoted by certain entities. And remember, not too long ago, you heard a lot of loud noise. Ethereal reported it. I talked about it. How these engagements is getting stronger. The spiritual realm is opening and it's hacking people, making people do crazy things, whether it be driving, not driving, and the list goes on. How could you have your daughter look like Little Kim, other entertainer of other entities? She's supposed to be drawing, playing with dolls, having a father and mother who protect her, provide for her, and make sure she don't get involved in the same things y'all got involved in with these entities. And you go check out Ringo's video. He talk about wicked children going to the lake of fire. He made some great points over there. Go check out that video if you haven't already. Because see, what happens is you might be dealing with somebody and they have that off Kindle energy entity, and you revolve yourself into having a child who potentially could be coming from the underworld. In this scenario, both parents are wicked. The child basically is innocent, and now it has been caught up into some demonic activity. So the child's not recognized no more. DJ Envy, you should be ashamed of yourself. And it goes to show you that when these people get certain access to certain things, let me look at my phone. Just got a message. Pastor Rufus is on. Okay. When you, let me put this on mute. Yeah, let me put this on mute. There's a lot of messages going to be coming in from people too. When you go down that path and you accept to be wicked, demonic, your wife as well, the child now has engaged into a fortunate demonic activity. The entities is tearing her apart, and they don't care. Because as long as the money come in and they're willing to do all the humiliation rituals to keep themselves afloat, they don't care for their family, they don't care for their children. And this is why I say, just because these men have children, ladies, doesn't mean that they are men. Just because you bore a child doesn't make you a woman of a mother of greatness. It's only a few far between of mothers of greatness and fathers that want to see their children do well. And this is very serious. We got to have this conversation. You know, sometimes you put your family in uncompromised situations to make sure you do good and you don't care for your children. Now, if they go into the world, you taught them right, and they go into the world, they're going to have to learn. That I do agree with. At the same time, you didn't even give this young lady a chance to grow up. Now you got her involved with this foolishness. It's just like the D-Wade couple. When D-Wade was his ex-wife, baby mom's now, everything was good. Then he get with Gabrielle Union, she turned him out. Look what he's doing now. She turned him out. She got turned out. She turned him out. Same thing with DJ Envy and his wife. He been with for a long time. She got him turned out. See, when these people get into money, crazy money, unlicitated money, they'll dress certain way and then have their children out there like that. to be entertained by these weirdos, these strange folks. How you doing, Marilyn Edwards? Salute to Corey Bennett, the member in the house. What's going on? So think about that. We're going to talk about DoorDash because DoorDash went through the door. Oh yeah. DoorDash went through the door. Oh yeah, I'm going to prove it. DoorDash went through the door recently. Oh yeah. She went live or did a video, more likely a video, posted it an hour ago, some change. DoorDash went through the door, y'all. It's funny that I did a video about her a few hours ago, a pre-recorded video at that. Now she's showing her dark side more and more and more. Y'all get ready for that. We're going to be breaking down how she went through the door, who might be in charge of her channels, who are the key players allegedly. Because y'all know how I do. I break stuff down to the observant of observant. It's no more of her skits and her theatrics. She went through the door. I seen the face of a woman went through those doors of hell, and they have taken fully control over her. All that hype, all that, it's all theatrics. Because when I broke down her double personality in that video earlier today, now she had no choice and to show you what I told y'all, what the other brothers told y'all, and other ladies have talked about. I told you guys, be careful with women like that. Be careful with women like DJ Envy, Gabriel Union. The list goes on. Y'all be thinking these people are normal. They're not normal. They come from the seed of Satan. That's not parenting. Have your daughter to be collateral damage to these crazy parental folks. I said a long time ago, it's time for the parents to teach their children about these folks out here at a certain point in their life, to give them awareness, to watch out for certain things, because now they're introducing that side of the world to the masses in the United States of America. It's been going on in certain parts of the world. Now it's already starting to slowly, maturely come into America. It's been in America, it's just now it's becoming more saturated with the political, with the sports, with certain people. And you know that the Black Edomites is the face of that. You know that, right? The Black Edomites is the face of that and the people that follow. I'm just so tired of some of these content creators saying Edomite is a so-called white man. He is Idumean in the Chaldeans. The Idumean in the Chaldeans is a so-called white man, the white woman and their children, okay? Esau, Edomite, is the so-called black people. Your P. Diddy's, your Reverend Al Sharptons, your LeBron James, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. These gladiators coming from the tribe of Dan, and Black Esau, Christopher Columbus was the Edomite who helped the Idumeans, the Chaldeans, the Gentiles. A lot of people say, well, Esau, it comes from the Hebrew culture. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He comes from Satan culture, who wanted to be God. See, what happens is when these people get to a certain level, they have to sit down with the black devil who covered the judges thereof. You see, the black devil told you that Christopher Columbus was a so-called white man. No, he wasn't. You had so-called Edomite travel from places to places. There was a time in the Bible that Moses was trying to go through Edom, and Edom said no. He was ready to go to war with his brother. Moses knew they was black. Thank you for becoming a member, Mrs. Marilyn Edwards. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to the elite member. So I'm telling y'all, man, and speaking about that, I have something just for my members only for level 1 and for level 2. I have something in store for y'all. So be ready, because now that I have this Restream set up to where I can do more videos, more downloads on my computer. You know what I'm saying? When I go out and about, do different things, I could, download it on my computer and have it set up for my members, my Patreon, and the list goes on. Stuff is about to get ready. Stuff is about to be serious. So be ready. Be ready. Appreciate it. So I'm going to say this to you, DJ Envy. I have no respect for you. I've seen you in person. When I used to go out to North Chase, I used to go out to, I can't remember these other clubs, these lounges. There's so many I went to back in the days, back in the early to mid 2000s. And you was one of the best DJs. I saw from Fletch, you in person. I saw your wife, at the time was your lady, your girlfriend, because it was an in and out situation. The point is, I have no respect for you. I have no respect for your wife, of how you misleading your daughter into that ramification to be with these parental people. You should be ashamed of yourself. You have no class. And I'm glad many other content creators is calling you out. Family men, the women calling you out, whether they have children or not. I mean, these people would do anything just to be known instead of letting things happen naturally. And this is the why, like I was saying to Ethereal, the change is happening. Yeah, they playing with the numbers. They doing this and that. I get it. At the same time, as long as the message go through for the few, that's all that matters. Because a lot of people will watch and just shrug it off. No, this is very serious. Very, very serious. DJ Envy, I have no respect for you. And if I was to see you out and about, I would tell you to your face that I have no respect for you. You're not a man. You're an itch. And like many of you guys, you are itches to these ladies. And this is the reason why a lot of ladies are protecting their energy, protecting themselves from these vile men. Just because you have something doesn't mean you're about something. Somebody that may not have anything going on in their life have a lot of class about themselves and will be in the kingdom, because the Lord knows who's going to the kingdom, who's going to different heavenly realms. It's not just one heaven. Let me just explain something to y'all. It's not only one heavenly realm. Did y'all know that? Remember in the Bible it says that it's the holies of holies. There's levels to heaven, just like there's levels to hell. It talked about that in the book of Enoch. There's different earths. There's different planetarians for people. Why did Christ say there will be many mansions? Think about that. These people thinking they're going to these places. They show you a lot of places, different galaxies, different homes for different celestial beings, celestial men and women they will be going to. And like I told Ethan a long time ago, we may see certain family members, if they are chosen by the Most High to be in certain heavens, we might fly by. Listen, there's going to be a lot of things we're going to be doing that our foremothers and forefathers have seen before we came to the Americas. This is the low tier of hell, y'all. Meaning the low tier of the lower kingdom of hell. And then there's actual hell under this plateauing of Satan's castles. You get the drift? So some people gonna stay here on this lower realm, and then others is gonna be under the hellfire, and then some of us is gonna be flying in different galaxies, judging the angels, judging the people. There's a lot of things that's being revealed because they show you in different scenarios in the movies. They have to. We're not the only beings, y'all. And DJ Envy and his wife is not normal. And they got their 8-year-old daughter looking like somebody else. It goes to show you how far they're willing to go to appease to the black Edomite, the black devil, the fallen angels that they have allowed to be in their lives. So my final assessment is this. Just because men have children with these ladies, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the list goes on, doesn't mean they're a man. I've been saying this for a long time. Other content creators know me to know that. To the point they even say, you know what, Rollo's right. Just because some of these guys have children doesn't mean they are father. Doesn't mean they care for the lady and the children. Irresponsibility is at an all-time high, y'all, and people need to be called out. That's why the spirit of Elijah is not only in the men that have children, it's also fatherless, who gonna play a pivotal role in humanity, because it has to be a balance. There's a season for everything. So to Marilyn Edwards, to Corey Bennett, to Dee Dee, to those whose view were in the clouds, get ready. Because now, what time is it? About 12:30. I will be talking about DoorDash. Went through the door. Oh yeah. And that will probably be my last video about her, unless the Lord say otherwise. So stay tuned for that, amongst other things. I'm gonna go live about that. So I'll see y'all within 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, tops. So y'all make sure y'all hit the all notification. It's about to be on, y'all. So with that said, I'm out. I'll see y'all then.